Hi everyone, Yuri's Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva, and this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a video on Love and Marriage Huntsville. For me, it comes on, I want to say Saturday nights. I love the show and I'm always watching. I'm going to do my commentary on the latest episode that just happened this past Sunday. So it was a lot going on. Melanie had a luncheon for the ladies and all the ladies were there. We had Tiffany, the new girl I like to call her. Kimmie was there, Tisa was there, and Destiny was there. So all of them were there. They were having lunch, and Destiny was still a little salty, a little miffed about what happened at her birthday brunch, lunch, or whatever you want to call it, when Tiffany came there and pretty much was like, oh, I met you before. I know you. The way I met you was, I came up to you and said, oh, when I saw your husband win the award the other night at the dinner, you were dressed so nice. But then you was like, oh, that wasn't me. And I was like, oh. So that's how she reminded Destiny of how she knew her. But she reminds her of this at her birthday party. Messy on every single level. So Destiny at her birthday party was like, yeah, like, who this chick? Where'd she come from? Okay, who does that to someone at their birthday party? But moving forward, we're here at the luncheon at Melanie's house. And so Destiny is still pissed about that. And she says to Tiffany, like, look, what you did at my birthday brunch, lunch, it was messed up. I wasn't here for it. You were serving cold iced tea with a little chill on the side. And Tiffany, Tiffany is standing there, sitting at the table, the other end, like, what? I didn't mean anything by that. If I hurt you, I'm so sorry. I apologize. The apology was ridiculous. It wasn't heartfelt, in my opinion, because when she did her confessional, if you didn't mean anything by that, Tiffany, why when you did your confessional, you was like, oh, she's so dramatic. Like, what, if she want to cry on her birthday, let her cry. I didn't think I said anything that's going to make you like just get up and leave out your seat. If you didn't mean anything by that, when you did your confessional, you would have been like, you know what? I felt so bad. I didn't mean anything by it. But when she left and went to the bathroom, I could see she was bothered by it. And the next time I see her, I'm going to apologize. Nah, you had mad energy in your confessional. So now when you're here at the luncheon, you're like, oh, I brought cold tea. I didn't mean, if I offended you, I'm sorry. And she apologized, but like I said, it was a half heartfelt apology, and Destiny still wasn't here for it. But what broke my heart a little bit is Destiny and Melanie was kind of getting into it. I think because Destiny felt like, her and Melanie were friends, and here you are, you bring this girl, Tiffany, she's messy, and not only is she messy, you kind of standing behind every word that she says. So Melanie and Destiny kind of got into it. So it was just a whole hot mess. So then later on, they show where Melanie actually goes to Destiny's house so they can talk about, the discrepancy in their feelings. And it just went all the way to the left. The ladies got nowhere. It kind of broke my heart because I'm like thinking, y'all supposed to be friends. And here it is, this girl, Tiffany, she gets messy. Mel backs her up. And now y'all two are kind of going at it. And those two, and when I say those two, I mean Melanie and Destiny, seem like they have a little bit of a similar personality. So they just bumped heads, and they're meeting up together at Destiny's house. It just didn't go well. And so I have to stay tuned in to see how Melanie and Destiny's relationship pans out throughout the rest of the season. So we move forward, and we're still dealing with Tiffany, because Maurice and Kimmie and all the brothers decide to throw a graduation party for Munster and the cousins. I thought it was a great idea. I think it's so sweet that all of them are around the same, well, they actually probably are the same age, and they graduated the 8th grade together. They're all about to enter high school, and they had this graduation party together. So they're having a graduation party. In walks Tiffany and her husband. So Maurice felt it was the perfect opportunity to pull Tiffany and her husband aside to address the fact that Tiffany is running her mouth talking about Munster vaping. So they sit down, they talk to Tiffany, pretty much explaining, why they felt it was messed up. And so Tiffany is just sitting there pretty much quiet. I'm like, oh, the cat got your tongue now. She's sitting there pretty much quiet. She's full of tears. And her husband, and this is what husbands should do, he pretty much apologized for her. She also apologized. He said how, when she came home that night, she felt bad for what she said. But if you really felt bad, get in touch with Kimmie and say, listen, you know what? I brought up that piece of information. It was wrong. It was about a child. Please forgive me. You don't let it linger. But anyway, tears, crying, apologies. Maurice was good about it because he did hug her at the end, but at least he defended his son, stood up for his son, and let her know, listen, y'all have kids too. Pretty much at the end of the day, you would be pissed if your child did something because they're growing children and you have adults out in these streets talking about it. And like Maurice mentioned, some kids are not strong enough. And if they hear all of these rumors about what they did and the mistakes they did, you never know what they might do. Okay, so she claims she understood. Again, like I said, there were apologies, and we're going to see how this pans out with Tiffany. But right now, I'm not on Team Tiffany. I'm not liking her or loving her. I'm very neutral. I'm going to see if she changes my mind as the season progresses. So another thing that happened that I was kind of like, you know what, Tisa. I do believe, stand by your man. Keep your marriage together. But there's so many rumors about Marcel. I'm just like, you know what, where there's smoke, there is fire. So anyway, they show a scene where Tisa and Marcel, they go to the land in which they're building their dream home. I will say this, I can't wait to see that home because, the land is massive. And at this point right now, they barely have the driveway paved that's going to lead to their home. And their uncle and aunt are kind of in charge of this construction in the plans. And I'll say this generically, when you're dealing with family, sometimes things can go awry. And although I know everyone, you want to support your family in their business, you want to support your friends, but sometimes supporting them, this is what happens. Like, your dreams are delayed because the aunt and uncle was supposed to keep in contact with Tisa and Marcel about everything that's going on in the building of their home, and yet time has passed and they're not being kept up to date with what's the going ons in building of the home. And not only that, when they go there to see breaking ground or something, they get there and the driveway ain't even paved up. So it's messy. But at this little meeting at the grounds where their dream home is being built, Tisa brings up how Melanie told her that, I guess some stranger kind of DM'd her and said, listen, your girl husband is out in these streets and he's for the streets and he's cheating. Okay, again, you know me, I'm paraphrasing. So she's telling her husband this, she's telling Marcel this, and he's just looking like, really? Like, I don't know why people always think I'm cheating. He said, oh, they have videos and receipts and DMs. And Tisa, don't worry, he don't have to explain nothing because Tisa explains everything off for him. She was like, yeah, I saw the video, but the video wasn't really nothing. It wasn't no true receipts. People don't want to see us be great. People just want to see you as a cheater, and they want to see me as the dumb, stupid wife. Well, I will say this. Martell did say back when he got caught cheating, how pretty much all of them were cheating. We'll never know for right now whether that's true or not. But again, I do believe that where there's smoke, there's some fire. And I'll tell you this, if Marcel isn't cheating, I would prefer that to be the scenario. If he is cheating, he's one cool, calm, collected person, because he's just laid back about it, like, whatever, I'm good. Like, they're lying. I have nothing to explain. And he's lucky he has a very calm wife, because she accepts the fact that, people out there are just hating on her in her marriage, and they love to make up stories about her husband cheating, and she is reassured in her mind that her husband is not cheating. Time will tell. I can't wait to see the next episode, and I don't know. But anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments. If you are watching, let me know how you felt about this episode. Talk to me. How do you feel? Do you think he's cheating? Do you think that Mel and Destiny will mend their relationship, mend their friendship? And also, what do you think about Tiffany? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you are free tomorrow night and you're watching this video in real time, I will be going live tomorrow night around 9:15. And I like the chatter when we have these live conversations. Tomorrow's conversation is going to pretty much be, how did you fare during the pandemic? How, did you hold up well? Did you lose any relatives? Did you, were you okay? Did you lose your job? Or did you start to work remotely? And do you love working remotely? Anyway, we're going to chat tomorrow. I hope you can join us, and see you in the next video. Thanks.